What's going on, everybody? This is
I'm
Binch
June.
Bros. What the fuck?
Gotcha.
Well, I'm with Say June, and
Are we leaving it? I love it. Okay.
And we are going to be talking about Alan Wake, The American Nightmare.
American Nightmare. I don't think there's a the.
American Nightmare.
I'm pedantic. Sorry about it.
But welcome to Binch Bros. We're a video game podcast. We talk about video games, maybe shit on a game. We talk about how good 2017 is, and we use our little bits, which I'm not sure if we do anymore. It kind of just comes and goes. But anyway, yeah, we're a video game podcast. Welcome. Sit down.
That was a bit. We already did a bit.
Did we? Oh,
yeah, I
okay,
got
yeah.
you. I got you with
Yeah,
the
we
intro.
do bits. We do bits.
Yeah, so, I mean,
Alan Wake? Is this Alan Wake
I mean,
American Nightmare?
YouTube, right?
Yeah.
This is your first time listening to us on YouTube. We have 40 something episodes, I think.
42
episodes
is
before
going to be this
this
one.
Oh, we have 41 episodes before this.
Yeah.
But we're also putting them up on YouTube now.
Yeah, we're going to post it on our possible soon to be named YouTube page.
Why don't we call them like retro episodes? I know this is like
Retro?
you're seeing how the sausage is made right now.
Yeah,
but like why don't we
always.
just call it like pre-YouTube episodes and like just like drop them in that way it's not weird. They don't get confused, you know. Because we're going to put this one up on YouTube before all the other ones.
Yeah. I mean, like, but some people just like find a random like podcast and just roll with it, and then like, okay, cool, let me listen to their previous stuff, and they'll just go on our previous stuff anyways. We don't really have to name them like retro. It wouldn't be that bad. We could put them in like what's it called, playlists.
Yeah,
of like the old ones or whatever.
And I mean, I guess the fact is this episode isn't the first in like we started a series last week. This is episode 2 of that series.
Yeah.
So that's weird if this is the first one you're listening to.
Yeah.
So
that
definitely
is...
check out episode 41.
Typing down, let me try Binch, because we actually have a Binch Bros. Yeah, if you type in Binch Bros, we're like second next to a Binch Bros, which is weird on YouTube because it's like a hat, a pink hat type thing. It's like drawn and it's like alpaca forest.
Yeah, what is that?
What is this?
What is this, Binch Bros?
It's some chick. It's just some chick.
Oh.
I think.
This is actually strange that we have the same name as I never would have assumed that Binch Bros was already taken.
But it's weird, right? Because like if you see her,
they were there before us. They were
they were definitely here before us, but she didn't get to change her name properly. So this is for free. This for free publicity. The Sunset Alpacas YouTube channel is called Binch Bros, which is very interesting. It looks like it's a her.
And I also have to reiterate this. It won't be our first podcast because Keo also has uploaded our previous podcast, but they were video podcasts. Should we maybe do video? How do we do that? Didn't we do that last time? Did that not work out, the streaming video?
Oh, yeah, no. It was on like my account or something.
Okay, how about this? From now on, when we do the YouTube ones, we'll do those weird streaming videos. Or did we not like that?
I think we didn't like it. I didn't like it because like I think eventually on the video we started like lagging or whatever. So like there was definitely like lag or something. Like our voices started looking weird. Like it wasn't matching whatever. We could try it. We'll eventually find out a way to do that. We should probably get into freaking Alan Wake. Maybe.
We already talked about Alan Wake, so we'll talk about Alan Wake, American Nightmare.
Alan Wake, American Nightmare. Let's
I have a question for you real quick.
Yeah. For me?
Yeah, did you play it with mouse and keyboard or did you play it with a controller?
Controller, baby.
So I just ordered and finally received my controller cable, my new cable.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think it's going to work great, but as up until now, my old cable that I bought from Nyko is a piece of shit. Don't buy it. Don't buy Nyko PS4 controller. Not slander. It's weird. You'll get this weird battery notification with a question mark. It only reads it if the prong is inserted a certain way. It's a nightmare. Don't mess with it. So right now, I know this is a little PSA. I'm gonna do a PSA for people who want.
What if they eventually sponsor us?
I'll never take a sponsor from them.
Ooh.
Unless, I guess I wouldn't because unless it was something else, something totally different. But
okay, but just send that PSA real quick.
Yeah, so PS4 controller charger cable. Let me see, which is the one I ordered recently.
Yeah, slander or boycott the specific one you got.
No, I got it. So I got the Nyko one. Nyko, is that what it is?
It's a controller or just a cable?
It's a cable.
Okay.
So, but the one I got recently, which might work better. I haven't really tried it yet. I'll keep you informed on our Quantum Break episode.
Oh hell yeah!
The one I did was 2 pieces pack braided nylon PS4 controller charging cable, sync cord charger for PlayStation 4, DualShock 4, Xbox One, PS4 Slim /Pro /Android Samsung. Sold by TP Food Direct. So yeah, it's nice. It's braided, so I don't think my cat can shoot through it as easy.
Oh, okay.
The other one was annoying. And I don't know if it's the controller's fault, or the cable's fault, or if it was, who knows. But I've read some reviews online. People are like, this shit, I get a question mark on it. And I was like, I'm not the only one.
Oh, okay.
So for Alan Wake American Nightmare, I had to use mouse and keyboard.
Mouse and keyboard.
Totally fine for that game.
Yeah. I mean, you aim better in Alan Wake when you had a Switch, right?
I did, and
much quicker.
And in this game, there's a lot more shooting, so it was nice to have it. The only thing I don't love about playing WASD and mouse and mouse stuff, the only thing I don't like is my mouse. Unfortunately, the mouse wheel works, but the middle click doesn't work.
Does it actually function as something?
Yeah, it's for your flares and flashbangs.
Oh, okay.
Which that's an annoying place to put it anyway.
No, it is. That sucks.
So I had to rebind that to C again.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah.
Anyways, this game is a follow-up-ish to Alan Wake, but it's also like, it's weird because it's like it takes place inside the TV show that he writes, Night Springs.
I feel like it is a continuation from the first one, but just as a side thing.
Right.
Like
it definitely gets into Mr. Scratch, who is hinted at in the first game.
Yeah, I feel like he's been doing that for a while now. So like he like Alan Wake now knows he has the power to jump to things, or he's using that power to jump to areas. So I think he jumped to one of his stories. Yeah. Yeah, because so pretty. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like an episode of the TV show that he wrote on.
Yeah.
But it's
on Night Springs.
Of Night Springs, which is Twilight Zone, basically.
Yeah.
And in this show, he has his powers that he has in the main game, the light darkness thing. Mm-hmm. And he's still fighting Taken.
He's called the Champion of Light. They call him in this show.
They do, yeah. And I'm gonna let's just say this real quick. How much we liked it or not. I didn't like it that much. I thought it was okay. There was stuff that was better, but like as the overall package, I definitely preferred Alan Wake.
As like a story, right?
That's like the whole thing. I thought Alan Wake was a better thing.
I think it. Yeah, personally, I think the combat was a little kind of better, but it was weird though because
better, yeah.
I'm so fucking glad they changed up the fucking birds. I'm glad about that.
Okay. Let's get into the big things, yeah?
Okay, yeah,
okay. Sure. You played through the same, 3 or 4 levels, 3 times.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
First of all, the second time I was like, this sucks. And then the third time around, I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, dude. So pretty much the first time you go through, you have to like, there's like a character you interact with in each of these places.
Right.
So each one is, what was it?
woman.
The motel,
woman,
observatory, and the theater. And it is always a woman, huh?
Yeah, and it's like the joke is like they're not real people. They're like characters from a TV show.
Yeah.
So like
that makes okay.
That's why like the doctor's wearing like a mini dress and like
came back from a party.
Yeah, he even says he's like, do you always wear that to work? Like what's going on? I'm glad that they don't forget about Alice because from all the screenshots prior, I remember I was losing my mind. I was like, that's his quest. Like why would he not love her anymore?
He might as well just become Mr. Scratch if he's just not gonna give a shit about Alice.
Right. Mr. Scratch, very different from regular. Well, you didn't see him in Alan Wake. You only saw him like through the TV a few times and like he was smiling in the first game. There's a lot more of Mr. Scratch this time. A lot more live action cutscenes in this one.
Yeah. That was weird.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about it because it's
I thought it was alright, but it was definitely fucking weird. I
think it's maybe better than those really gross character models that they had in Alan Wake 1. Like, remember how bad those character models look when they're emoting?
Yeah.
It's better than that, but like it also seemed cheap. Does that make sense? Like it felt,
as to put into the game.
Yeah, it didn't seem like it was like, and I mean, here's a really little point, but it really bothered me the whole game. Every time was in the cutscenes, Alan Wake's shirt sleeves aren't rolled up, but in the game they are rolled up.
Oh,
I was like, why? Like, why? Have him roll his sleeves up.
In his
like
shirt?
Plaid, his plaid shirt or whatever. It's like his sleeves are just like rolled up in the main game, and they're not in the cutscenes. And I was like, why? Why is that?
Oh, I see. Yeah, why couldn't we just make that model? I feel like,
or just like, either model the guy with long sleeves, or like have the actor roll up his sleeves before you shoot him.
Yeah.
Like, why? Have some consistency.
That is definitely a small thing.
It's a very small thing, but I noticed it. And it just another thing that pulled me out.
That's the Binch Bros way, though. We gotta.
Well, I mean, how do you feel whenever you walk into a cutscene carrying an assault rifle, and then your character during the cutscene has like a pistol?
Yeah.
Like, does that ever make you go like, huh?
Yeah. He should be holding that rifle,
right?
But then they would have to do that scene, obviously, with like, I mean, which wouldn't be a hard thing to do at all. It depends
on the like the rigs that they're using, right? If it's like some sort of like pre-generated cutscene where like they mocap the actor with his holding a pistol or whatever, that's one thing. If it's like a Dragon Age style conversation thing where it's just like lip matching programs or whatever, then like they could have whatever weapon that they brought into the scene. There's what is it? What was that game? Or like sometimes in games when people come into a cutscene, they just don't have the weapon. Yeah, I think that takes you out of it less, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I prefer that to them walking in with the wrong weapon. You know what I mean? I'd rather them have no weapon in the cutscene. Yeah. But
the fact that it was like real live action though definitely was weird because it definitely felt cheaty because when it went to the cutscene just right after like the fog of darkness consumes him or whatever, and it shows like his arm and like some debris on top of his arm or his hand or whatever. I felt for a second I was like, damn, these look really good. Is this animated or is this part of the game or? And I was like, oh wait, no. It's live action.
Well, the thing is, this game has like higher resolution cutscenes, I think, than the last game. Yeah, you know what I mean. They don't
most definitely.
Yeah, they're really nice looking. Even the stuff that shows up on TV, like whenever Mr. Scratch shows up on the TVs in the game, like that stuff looks pretty good. It's like in the first game. Like I sat through a couple of them this time. Like I sat through like the first 2 or 3, I think.
I did during the first run, and then the second run, I pretty much watched like half of it, and then the third run, I just stopped.
You watched way more than me. I watched like 3 the whole game. I watched like the first one.
Okay.
I realized I was kind of zoning out during the second one.
Yeah.
And I watched one more where he like murdered a woman. And I was like, oh, that's dark.
Yeah, they don't seem like they have much consistency to the actual game. I think it's just showing how like the character Mrs. Scratch is, which he's pretty much a freaking maniac and a psychotic.
Yeah, but he's like not real, right? He's only in this TV show.
I think he's real. Well, yes.
Like he's in the real world too.
I don't think. He's in the TV show, yes. So you're talking about like the person that like killed someone or whatever?
No, but like because like we're in a TV. The whole game takes place in the TV show.
In the show, yes.
Like we don't see anything of real life this whole time.
Yeah. No.
And that's weird because the ending. Can we talk about the ending real quick?
Yeah. Sure.
So he like the reason you have to do it 3 times is because Alan Wake just like doesn't have the right answers for this puzzle.
Yeah,
and it keeps like sending him back in time. It's really dumb. I hate it.
Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
But like, so the final time
I do like how it gets easier for you to get to that point though. But I mean, either way, it still sucks.
You still have to like how many like what like I had to blow up dark fountains 3 times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Remember like at the
and it became like
drive-in?
5 times.
Yeah, it's like I already did that. Like it's like the only time it got interesting was like when instead of what happened, something else would happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like instead of like being attacked by mobs, you get attacked by these spiders, which they're not that interesting.
I don't know why they were in there.
Yeah,
I feel like
super
I feel
easy.
like that was just a show thing. Like that was actually part of the show or whatever.
Yeah, I mean they weren't fun to fight. I don't understand what they are in the game.
Yeah,
and also like, I mean, it's interesting that it was. I was like, oh, it's spiders this time. That's interesting.
Yeah,
I don't care.
But why though?
You know that
like it doesn't make any sense. They're not even shadows.
Yeah, I think my least favorite level that you have to play through multiple times is it's is this part of the first level or it's the one with the it's got that like generator room. I think it's part of the. I think it might be part of the drive-in.
Oh,
level.
that's the last one.
Yeah.
That's a theater.
Yeah, and so like that area, that generator area, I hate that area.
Yeah.
I think it's like annoying. Yeah, you just have to wait.
You have to go all the way around.
You have to go all the way around each time. You have to wait until the like electricity stops. But it's like not. It's not like hard or anything. I never got hit by the electricity. I was just like, this is annoying and boring. Like
Yeah.
Shooting is better. The weapons are better. It is more combat focused.
You know what's interesting and what's weird that they took out, I guess, or whatever, is that, in Alan Wake, whenever you shine your light onto an enemy and it just starts doing damage either way, it doesn't do it for this one. You have to actually like aim down, which is weird.
I think I liked it better in Alan Wake 1 just because it was like more. Well, also you didn't have like crazy guns in Alan Wake 1. You had like
you just had like
a
pistol,
revolver, like a shotgun.
Yeah,
but like
You know what I did like about this game though, is that you did keep the weapons you got after you were done with the round or the scene.
Did you even? Yeah, I agree. Did you even did you try the arcade mode? I never tried it.
Nope, I did not.
I had no interest. Like beating story mode didn't make me go like,
oh yeah, hell yeah, let me go into arcade.
Yeah, like, and I mean, it's not bad. Like, it's like if you're getting the Alan Wake collection, this is in it. Yeah, fucking give it a shot.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
Like it's weird. Like the submachine gun that you get like really early on. That's like one of the best guns in the game.
I think I picked that up and then I was just like, fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm gonna pick something else up.
No, I picked it up early, and it's like super good. And I was just like, oh, cool. Like, I guess like
use this for the rest of the game.
Like one clip like kills like nothing survives like more than a clip.
Yeah.
And there's ammo all over the place. You know what I mean? And it's really fast.
Oh yeah.
And so like
it's dumb how many ammo crates, ammo places there are.
Do you think like if you play it multiple times, you like keep all your pages so you can unlock all the weapons?
I don't know. I feel like you might have to do it in one run, maybe. I don't know. I didn't even bother to try to go find those pages because honestly, the primary gun that I got, which I think, which I ended up using, which I thought was pretty good, was the combine rifle, I guess, or whatever the hell. It's
Carbine.
like the one carbine.
Yeah,
like
that's
that
like
one.
yeah, that's a good gun.
That one was. I just used that for the rest of the time I was there, and I didn't have to switch at all.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't even bother wanting to pick up like any other guns. Like they seem kind of lame too.
So like
55 pages for, I think, a hunting rifle.
Oh yeah.
Something?
Okay, so that's a weird one, right? That's a gun because like I was picking up whatever pages I'd find like on my mini map. They just blink, and like, oh yeah, let me go grab that. Because there's incentives this time to like unlock the guns,
Yeah. Besides like trophies, which also
I just realized I didn't read a single page.
I mean, they changed the way it looks, right?
Okay.
Instead of it just having the text right there, it does this like floating like center blur type thing where it just like slowly rolls up with the literal paper.
Interesting.
And then if you just skip that, it will go back to like normal kind of. But it's whatever. Like I didn't even try to like actually read them all.
Well, I picked them up. I picked up enough to get like most of the guns. I think all of the guns I could go for. I got, I got the hunting rifle. It's like it's weird because it's got a scope on it.
Oh God!
And so I was like, so how do I zoom in? I could never figure it out. I never figured out how to zoom in. And it was just like a slower rifle. Did a lot of damage, but I was like, no, I'll take the carbine.
No, that's too slow. That is way too slow.
Yeah, and then later I picked up the combat shotgun, which is like an automatic shotgun.
Yeah.
And that was really nice. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is cool.
You know what is satisfying is, those guys that they like multiply after you.
Yeah, you just kill them.
Yeah, and then it's when a single guy turns into 4 people, you can pretty much just one shot them. I thought that was fun to use as like a combine because it's just one shot kills and it's satisfying.
That is interesting.
To just get those hits.
After the first time I encountered them, I never shined a flashlight on them. I just would shoot them down when they were one person.
Oh, really? You could just do that?
Yeah, you can just shoot them.
Oh, what the fuck?
And they'll die. Like I just use my submachine gun, just like shoot them.
What? Oh my God! I've really wasted my time.
You were multiplying them until they got small.
Yeah, I thought I couldn't hit them until then.
No. There's some guys like them and the birds. The birds.
Yeah. I noticed the birds.
Flashing.
You could just shoot them.
You can, actually, if you flash them, they turn to birds. So you have to shoot them when they're not birds.
Yeah.
Birds. I don't know.
I'm glad they changed out the birds because they were
annoying in the first game, but like. They're just stupid in this game. They're just like stupid. They got rid of like I guess it's like an enemy I don't like fighting, but it's also like the best enemy in the first game because they're like the scariest. No, it's the like weird teleporting guys.
Oh,
they didn't have
the first one
like that in this one. Yeah, I know. Yeah. This game is like so less like threatening.
Yeah, it really is.
You know what I mean?
It really is, yeah.
Like, you're armed to the teeth. Your enemies are, like, super weak.
You know what's also funny, too, is that once I noticed that we had to go through the first loop, or we went back to the first time, whatever, I was like, okay, this is going to happen at least one more time. And then, so I kind of just, like, got into a speedrunning mode, in which all I used my flares for were to just run away. And just go to the motel
just hit
or
your
whatever.
Objective or whatever.
Yeah, because like the game even says in the beginning, sometimes it's good to just run away.
Yeah,
so,
and we're not kidding. There's no points or anything.
Yeah,
in
there's no reason to kill them.
There's during the final level area, that drive-in one. When the dark fountains pop up.
Yeah,
like every single time I play that, even the very first time I played that. it was over so fast because I would just walk up to the fountain, toss in a flashbang. Because I would just stock up on all my flashbangs.
Yeah.
Just toss in a flashbang.
Flashbang and like, or like flares.
Yeah, just like do that and kill the fountain. And when you kill the fountains, it kills, except for the last time, it kills all of the enemies around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. This game's whatever.
Yeah, this game's weird.
Mr. Scratch wasn't as interesting as I hoped he would be.
Yeah, he's just like some...
It's just crazy
psychotic
guy.
Yeah. The end is pretty much...
the ending's so weird.
It's just, I guess, I don't know.
So it's like you turn the movie on, and it's you and Alice. It's Alice.
So Alice. It's weird though. It's weird, right? Because like the person that is in the theater talks about Alice and that she met Alice, right?
The woman with the glasses.
But she also talks about how they talked and she submitted the film because it had Alan in it, and it didn't look like a documentary or whatever. It felt like a memorial or whatever, or like as if he was dead. So I thought that was kind of weird because it kind of says that he's actually what she's going through is her like not liking the fact that he's dead or whatever. And also the fact that he's kind of connected in real life at that point for somehow in this show, Night Springs.
So the way I took it, I guess, at the end of it, or the way I'm taking it, is the whole thing follows like a dream logic. You know, it's not like nothing's really literal in Alan Wake. American. I mean, it's right there in the title, right? Yeah, American Nightmare. And like he's in, you know, a dream-like situation, right, where rules of reality don't really apply. But like, I don't know. It's like very unsatisfying to play through as a story. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't think anything happened or changed because of this chapter we played. You know what I mean? Alan Wake doesn't grow as a character.
Yeah, I think the other. This game kind of shows you where the other characters are at, kind of though. Like we know where Alice is, where she's at right now. I think possibly.
It opens with Barry watching the show, right?
Yeah. Yes, but if you notice too, he has like the badge for the
old gods of Ragnarok.
The old gods, Ragnarok.
Yeah.
If you listen to the radios too, it has an interview with Barry and the gods of Ragnarok.
Like he's their manager now, right?
Yeah. And then he also talks about like how he like dismisses the fact that he was the producer for Alan Wake or whatever. And just immediately starts talking about it. Yeah, he's like the dude. I forgot his name, whatever. But he said, "Yeah, you used to be a producer for the previous writer, Alan Wake. Is that correct?" Yeah. But we're not here to talk about him or something like that. Or let's just talk about the
weird
Men of Ragnarok. Yeah,
that's weird because it's so different from Barry in the real game.
But I think it wasn't more like he was trying to like forget about him. It's more like he probably didn't want to talk about it, I guess. Maybe because he's emotional.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I feel like he would be.
Honestly, like I didn't do that stuff. I didn't listen to the radio really.
I've only listened to like 2, 3.
Yeah, I was just like over it. Like I was so over it, especially after the first time loop. I was like, oh, like you know, like I was like, because the levels aren't very interesting. Like
and it's the same ones you see 3 times.
Yeah, you see the same ones 3 times. The fighting is like it's serviceable if you have like a cool like Alan Wake was a cool game because it was this cool horror story thing, and then it had a fun combat system that like complemented it. This game is like the combat system.
Yeah,
that's it. It's like that doesn't stand on its own. You know what I mean?
No.
It's like you know ARMS, the game ARMS?
Yes.
So a lot of people complain about a lack of modes in ARMS, right? Like there isn't really a good story mode or anything. And so there's other people who are saying, well, if the fighting's good, that's all that matters, right?
Right.
But if you look at a game like Injustice, where the fighting is good, but then they also have like a good, like all the stuff around the game is good. You know what I mean? The story mode is good. The multiverse stuff is good. You know, like the multiplayer, like all these different things are good. So you have a lot of good meat around the core system of fighting.
Yeah.
Alan Wake was good because it had a good core combat system. Yeah. But like a really like cool, like
well thought out.
Yeah, there's like a thing around it, you know, the story, the vibe, the whole thing was good. Alan Wake American Nightmare has that same good combat system, but it doesn't have the good stuff around it. It's all like,
I agree.
Very fluff, you know, very unimportant. And I mean, because the game treats it unimportant, it makes me treat it unimportant. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it almost feels like a downgrade. You can't even drive cars in this game. You know?
Yeah, when the first spotlight or second spotlight, I guess you see, there's like a car or whatever. I went straight up to it and I thought that I was able to drive it, but I didn't see a button to press B to enter it.
Yeah,
which is weird.
It's weird because it's like some of the improvements I do like better. Like I like that you have an actual health bar instead of just a nebulous, like, oh, are you getting hurt? Like, you know, I don't know. Am I getting hurt? Like, how much am I hurt?
Right. I didn't realize that there wasn't a health bar in the previous
I don't think there is. I think it's just like your screen gets like red, you know?
Yeah.
But it's like, and that stuff, you can never tell how much danger you're really in, you know? Like, and this one, like, you have like a tangible, like, danger indicator. There's also like, I don't know. I think, honestly, Alan Wake as a series, the best part of that series for me is the second DLC chapter, probably, or the first, or both of them. I don't know. The DLC chapter is because that's like where they got the experiment, but it was still tied to the game. It had a stupid boss fight that I didn't like, but like, you know, it was like pretty cool. Like they got to do some cool stuff. Whereas like this game,
it's straight up. I think it was just mainly catered for the arcade.
Yeah, could you imagine paying $40 for this game?
It was $40.
I don't know. I think so.
I'm hoping it was like 20 because I feel like it was.
All right, let's look this up.
Yeah, let's look it up.
Release price.
Because like I feel that's the only thing I feel about this game. Because you're right. Like the combat is like the only thing it has going for it, and I think that's pretty much it. Like I think because like it's an arcade game, right? And that's what it was labeled on like Xbox or whatever. So I think that's why they focused a lot on that.
Oh, okay. It was sold as Xbox Arcade.
Yes, I remember seeing that because when my friend played, he had it on Xbox, and then he mentioned like Nightmare, and it had like the little Xbox side bit to the cover, and then on top of that, it was like a big orange box, and it said like Arcade. So I think it's pretty much that game is basically catered towards the arcade game, which it's basically just comparing scores and trying to beat your friend's scores, right?
And I can't find, like, I'm looking up online.
I mean, it's going to be hard anyways, right? Because it's gone.
That's true.
All of Alan Wake is gone.
I'm trying to find, like, how much was this game when it first came out?
How much?
You know?
Buy Alan Wake.
That's interesting that information is hard to come by. Because, like, now, like, I mean, I only know... Oh, I don't even know how much I got Alan Wake and American Nightmare for because it was gifted to me. But, like... How much did you buy it for?
$5? Well, when I was on sale, I feel like it was like $5.
$5 for the entire package.
For the entire package, yeah.
Yeah, that's really worth it. It's a cool package. I think it's
that's really good. Yes.
I'm glad it came with everything.
Yes.
Not all of it's super worthwhile, like American Nightmare. I don't hate American Nightmare, okay?
It's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing.
It's better than Assassin's Creed Chronicles.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that. It's better than Assassin's Creed Chronicles. What's another game we didn't like, or I didn't like?
What was it? Dude, I can't remember. I think highly Assassin's Creed Chronicles was better
than. Well, I don't know if it's better than Ghost Recon. I don't think it's better than Ghost Recon Wildlands. I mean, I had more like enjoyable. I think I enjoyed this more just because it was like connected. No. I think the reason I enjoyed this more is because it was connected to something I liked, which is Alan Wake.
Right.
I liked Alan Wake a lot.
American Nightmare, I think you can buy it. What the fuck? $10 right now on Steam, I guess.
Wait, you can buy it?
That's weird. Well, I guess Alan Wake is fucked, right? because
So
that
this
one
one
actually has
doesn't
the
have
music.
the music.
Yeah, yeah, because after every episode in Alan Wake, there was like 6.
But
and then
how good is that?
At the end of those, they had like legit songs on it.
That's why but I mean, like, things like that is why that game rules, right? Like every episode ends and it's like the music comes up and you see that logo and it's like, that's cool. That's really cool. There's nothing like that in this one. In this one, you just have that stupid, the champion of light wanders into the dark. You know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that. You know, it's like, this game's whatever.
Yeah.
$10
Steam right now, I guess.
Don't pay that. Definitely don't.
Then
pay
not
that.
even $10. Yeah, I would.
If you can't.
It's hard though. It's hard to even actually like get Alan Wake now though. Like that sucks.
Let's put it this way.
Everyone that's listening.
Let's put it this
the
way.
only way they could get it is by like watching someone else play.
That's true. And Alan Wake, American Nightmare is not a worthwhile substitute for Alan Wake, the game.
Definitely not.
Alan Wake, the game, is way better than Alan Wake, American Nightmare.
And I feel if like someone takes it up and they think that's the best game of the Alan Wake series, which would be weird.
Let's put it. Let's put it this way. I played Alan Wake, American Nightmare for 3 hours and was like probably over it after the first hour and a half. Okay.
Yeah.
I played
for 30 minutes less than you did.
I played Alan Wake, the first game, for 11 hours, and I wasn't like over it. You know, I like had a good time throughout it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, so that's what that is. I don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I got you.
Oh my God. But I mean, hey, we should talk about other things too, because I mean, I think do you have any last words about Alan Wake, American Nightmare?
You know, Alan Wake, American Nightmare, you had a good run. I think just in general, Alan Wake, it was great to have you for the couple of years you've been with us up until you've been taken down. So, you know, rest in peace.
Yeah, I mean, hey, who knows? We might not have heard the end of it. Like, they might do Alan Wake 2 someday. Who knows?
Yeah, just don't put in those the music that you can't pay for. Or whatever. I don't know how that didn't work.
Video games have to figure that out. Video games have to figure out licensing things because, like, Marvel,
like Grand Theft Auto, right? Like Grand Theft Auto alone.
Well, yeah,
that's on radio. That is on radio, though, right? It's not actually in their like cutscenes. I think that's the thing, right?
No, but how annoying would it be if like they re-released Grand Theft Auto 5 in like 10 years and all the songs were gone? Yeah, that would suck. You know what I mean?
No, that
like,
would suck.
No, don't do that. But like, I think I don't know who published Alan Wake.
I don't either.
I know Remedy developed it, but I know like you know, Take-Two owns GTA, so they're huge, right? Like, they can pay for all those songs or whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Activision owns Guitar Hero, you know, like they could pay for all those songs. I just think it's like I mean, anything licensing, not even music. Like Marvel vs. Capcom got taken off of like the PSN store for a while because they had to do some renegotiating with licenses with Marvel, you know, like Marvel Ultimate Alliance, you know, all these games, like, and they get re-released later because, you know, the owners of those licenses pay, like, or they like, you know, pay it, they like fix it, you know, but like that idea that they get taken down in the first place, that's something like movies don't have to deal with. I don't think, like, I can't think of a movie that's like, I can think of it with anime once. The what was it? Ergo Proxy. There was this anime called Ergo Proxy, and the outro song was Paranoid Android by Radiohead. Like that was like the credit song, you know? And I think like on us, like they had that show on streaming somewhere and they had to remove that music. They had to remove all the music for that one show. Was it Buffy? No, what was it? So like Daria. You know Daria, the MTV cartoon?
I think, yeah.
Yeah, they had to remove the music for Daria. Like all of Daria's music's like different. Yeah, it's like, so yeah, re-releasing things that have licensed stuff in it is weird. I think like there needs to be a thing where it's like a forever license. You know what I mean? Like, like I like, bought this for any release of this thing.
Just like CompTIA music. Fuck. I forgot the name of the place, but it's basically a royalty-free music thing or whatever. And there's like some like instead of like if you don't want to put it in like credits or whatever, so that way your thing doesn't get flagged, you could just straight up just buy the music and you just have it for life or whatever, and you just have that license, and just whenever it comes up, you have that license. So it should be something like that.
Or have like I don't know, instead of using licensed stuff.
I mean, we don't really know the legal issues.
I don't know the legal issues, but like. If you think about games that like make songs for the game, like that, like first of all, I like that better. I think, because it like fits like
they can make custom songs that will like work better.
Basically, here's the thing: like I don't know which Dr. Dre song is in GTA 5, if any. I think there is one somewhere on the radio. But I don't remember which one it is. I don't remember if it's like, you know, next episode or whatever, you know? It like barely registers with me. The like theme of GTA like does register with. I remember the theme, you know what I mean? Or like what's another better example? Snake Eater, you know, the song Snake Eater written for the game. Like I know that song. I know, you know, Kingdom Hearts you know, all those J-pop songs, you know, like, you know, they like stick in your head and like you connect them to the video game. You don't, or even songs without like, you know, lyrics or anything like, you know, Doom, right? The video game Doom. I mean, that song, honestly, it's kind of a ripoff of like an Iron Maiden song, I think. But it's like a royalty. It's like a copyright non-infringing, you know, it's just like a similar lick, but it's like done in MIDI. But like that song is like connected to Doom. Like they wrote it for Doom, so it's connected to it. If you write if you're using a song that's like already an established song and that song connects to your thing, removing it could really hurt the thing, right? Like
definitely. Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm trying to think of a movie, Fight Club. You know the movie Fight Club?
Yes.
Okay, at the end of that movie, you've seen it, right?
Yep.
So they play "Where Is My Mind" by the Pixies at the end of that movie, right? Now,
praise the Lord.
What if there was some weird, like, legal thing that happened? So, like, from now on, all future releases of Fight Club had to have different music at the end because "Where Is Your Mind" is like now, like, you know, something happened with that. You know?
Like I don't know, like freaking any other slow song.
But wouldn't it suck and be weird because like now you've tied that song to that movie?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely, because like you'll expect it, but then you'll hear something else, and then it'll like you get this thing in your stomach that tells you just to throw up.
Okay, maybe a bit extreme, but yeah, no, I think like I don't know. I think that like I mean I know it's probably not easy. I'm not saying I understand the legal thing.
We're not. But listen, we're not game developers here. We're just a video game talk show.
I'm not even talking to the developers. I'm talking about the people putting out these things. Maybe and the developers,
publishers.
Maybe. Yeah, but like them too, because like maybe if you think, oh, my game needs this song, we have to license this song. Maybe think about it through. Maybe like before you put it out there, attach to that song. Maybe see if you can't make your own song that you can attach to it.
I feel like this is the first time this has happened, though, has it? With the like a game getting taken down for this reason?
Sure, yeah, and I mean, like honestly, like it is different from what I was talking about with Marvel because, like, Alan Wake not having some. I don't even know the name of those songs that are in the. But like, you know, like one of those songs, like that's way different from like Activision losing like, you know, rights to like the Fantastic Four and X-Men or whatever. So like Marvel Ultimate Alliance can't release, you know, because of those if they released a version of that game without any of the Fox owned superhero characters, that would suck. You know, like don't do that. Don't release that game. Just don't release it. It's weird. Like I mean, like everything's licensing is just like I feel like
Alan Wake is the example that future game developers and producers, publishers and producers, I guess, whatever, are gonna like look forward to or like use that as like a reminder. I feel because like, I don't remember this ever happening into any other video game, unless I have forgotten already because I haven't been able to look it up or. I know. Just like Scalebound. I kind of forgot about Scalebound for a minute.
Okay, here's the thing. Metal Gear Solid 4, right?
Yeah.
So there was a song that was taken out of Metal Gear, like it's in all the old releases, but like the song that's like the main Metal Gear theme for Metal Gear Solid was like the same melody as this like Russian folk, like traditional folk song or something.
Oh, okay.
And like it infringed on copyrights. And so that song's like not in. So in Metal Gear Solid 4, there's a sequence.
Did they just take it out?
Oh no, it's in those old games still. But there's a sequence in Metal Gear Solid 4 where there's like music from all the games play like in order like throughout the games, you know, like you hear.
Okay.
And like that song's not in that sequence. You know what I mean? So they just like skip that one, you know?
Yeah.
And it's always been one of those things where it's like, oh, you know, like you're kind of like, oh, I wish that was in there, you know?
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Things change all the time outside of anyone's control too. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Perfect example. We're talking about Metal Gear Solid 2, the original ending of that game. The big, like, basically, I'm not gonna get into all the nitty gritty, but like, there's an aircraft carrier type thing, okay, and it crashes into New York, like this boat, okay, and it like knocks over the Statue of Liberty, and like you're supposed to have a fight on the Statue of Liberty or something, okay. Yeah. That never happened because 9/11 happened very soon, right before the game released. So they had to cut out all that content, and it became like a different fight at the end. You know, Spider-Man, the movie Spider-Man, the first one with Tobey Maguire. Yeah. Do you remember the original teaser image for or the original trailer for that? The teaser.
Do not.
So like, there's like bad guys in a helicopter. They steal a helicopter, and Spider-Man like ends up like webbing them all up or whatever, right? But like he webs them up in between the Twin Towers, like they're like, and that was like a really cool image. But then 9/11 happened, so they had to like, you know,
it's like too sensitive and it's too it's just too close to home. Pretty much.
and I mean like that's like a big event that changed things, you know. Yeah, but there's also like tons of like, I don't know, anything, whatever.
I think that's cool. I think it's cool that they do that because like that's like respect to like all of humanity in a way.
Oh yeah, I guess
But it does suck that they have to get rid of it. But like
that's true too. Yeah, it's like I mean like, well, if their artistic vision, like how much do they want to fight for it? I guess is what's more important. Like if Kojima said like Metal Gear Solid 2 isn't the game I wanted because it doesn't have the Statue of Liberty, you know, falling over or whatever. Then like it would be something. But he's never said that, to my knowledge. Right. You know? I think he's fine with the changes. You know?
It's almost like how important it is as well too, right? Because like to the story of the game, I guess. But and then of course from then it's just like how much do we fight it? Just like you said.
Here's a weird thing. I was looking at a video. And it was saying, you know, Crash Bandicoot.
Know of it, yes.
So, like, recently the Insane trilogy came out, right? So it's like a lot of videos of that have gone online. And there's a weird thing in one of the Crash Bandicoot games. You could get smashed, right? Like from the ceiling, like Crash could get smashed, you know? Like think like those rocks in Mario or something, okay, or those brick guys, you know? And when you're smashed and you die like that, there's a little animation that happens, which is Crash's head and his shoes are the only things that are left, and he kind of waddles around. Okay? Cute little animation. In Japan at the time, right before the game released, like there was like a series of like gruesome murders where someone was cutting off people's heads and only leaving their heads and shoes.
Wow.
Okay? And so like that like cute animation is reminiscent of that, so they like changed that animation, and it's like like who knew that would have happened? You know what I mean? It's just like who, like what the fuck, how can you foresee some things, right? It's like, I don't know, it's interesting. It's everything is like in flux. Video games, we're lucky sometimes to even get these games, even for a brief window of time. Like Scalebound, I'll never get to play Scalebound, which sucks. Because that's a platinum game. Well,
in so many ways, right? Because you don't even have an Xbox One.
I mean, like, maybe they would have... I bet they would have I bet it would have also come out on PC.
Yeah,
just because
that'd
they've
be
been
cool.
doing that for all their games. But still, like, that's a platinum game. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the platinum games are like unicorns. Like, you want to make sure, like, to cherish them when they come out. So, like, the fact that, like, this one game, like, just never gonna come out is, like, very disappointing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Doomfist was announced.
Rest in peace. I'm like, Doomfist was announced. You're right.
I really want to play as him.
I mean, you and like everyone else, man. I feel like I'm not.
Explain him to the audience, Kia.
Okay, so Doomfist. I mean, I don't know as much as. I feel like you might know more than I do. But Doomfist is like.
Say what he is. What is he?
He is a offensive character.
In what game?
In Overwatch.
How important is he to Overwatch's story?
He's pretty important, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like the main dude of freaking what was it called again?
Talon.
Talon.
So like basically this is, remember that first trailer for Overwatch that everyone fell in love with the game before it even came out? It was like
the one with the Tracer Reaper.
Yeah, the museum fight, right? The big thing in the center of that whole fight that they're fighting over is Doomfist, I guess. I don't know.
I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like the whole point of that fight. Like they're like, oh, we want to get that Doomfist, and we're gonna fight you for it.
You know what? That's kind of cool, which is weird. I literally did not put two and two together until now.
Well, I mean, like the point is, like he's been important from the game before the game even came out. Like like Sombra, they invented some bullshit about and like blah 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 ARG yada yada yada.
yeah.
No one cares. Like that's fine. That's cool. Sombra was a thing.
A lot of people cared, and then the second we came through, then no one cared.
Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing, right? Like Orisa, who really cool. Okay, whatever, robot.
Yeah.
Doomfist though. He's been connected to this game before the game even came out. He's been like, someone that people have been really looking forward to. People have always joked about Doomfist. And so the fact that he's finally a real character is very cool. And when we got to see him in action, even better. Because I always thought, I'm not going to want to play as Doomfist.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's cool. But I'm not going to want to play as him. He's probably going to be some tanky, lame character.
Dude, I would really love him if he was a tank, though, because I want new tanks.
So,
but
we just got Orisa. She was a tank.
Yeah, but, I mean, like, she's cool.
You see? Well, here's the thing about Doomfist that's really cool. He's an attack character.
Yeah.
Do you know...
We haven't hit a support or a defense character, new defense character yet, huh?
No. That's the only one that's missing, But so Doomfist is a weird one, right? Yeah. He's got a gun, like a shotgun that shoots 4 bullets, and it's actually cool because instead of reloading at once, it reloads each bullet once at a time. So like if you're out of shots, the first bullet reloads pretty quick. You know what I mean? So like even if you're out of shots and you're holding down fire, it's like just like a slightly slower fire rate than you don't have to worry about like reloading the whole clip, That's fine. That's his like least interesting thing. His gun.
Which is weird. Honestly, that's weird because I thought that he was going to be using his fist like Reinhardt would be, but it's not. So I think that's kind of fucking weird.
No, well, I mean, he has his gun. That's his like, it is his primary fire, but it's barely. It's more for if anything, it's like if he got someone low, it's to just finish them off.
It's like a finisher. Yeah. Which it shouldn't be really.
Well, here's the thing. He is already so interesting. He's like a fighting game character in Overwatch. So he's got 3 moves. Okay. He's got his uppercut, which like sends him pretty high in the air.
Leap, it has someone else flying into the air.
Well, it's an AoE.
Right? Shit.
Yeah, so you can knock 3 people into the air. Yeah.
Around him or cone?
I think it's cone.
Okay.
He's got a slam, which you combo from the uppercut. And it brings people close to you.
I think is it similar to like Winston's or?
I don't know if Winston's like brings people close to you. Oh no! It's not like that. It's the slam has an icon. Like you see where you're gonna slam on the ground. Okay. And
give that to fucking Winston too. Damn.
No, and it's cool. It's got a cone. You see the cone of like damage.
And they'll pull them in.
It'll pull them in slightly.
Oh, that's tight. So
And
you could jump. You could jump, then do the uppercut thing, right?
Yeah, that's what you do. A lot of people like go in, they'll like punch someone in the air, slam down, and then follow up with the charge punch, his rocket punch thing, right?
Which is his alt fire.
It's his alt fire, but that's like your primary engagement move. You know, that's his like big move that like people are gonna do a lot. And
then his passive is like giving him a shield for doing each of those.
Well,
right?
No, here's how it works. Well, let me talk about the rocket punch a little bit before we talk about
Sure.
His rocket punch, you hit someone, it does damage. It's a charge up, right? It's got 3 charges. And it charges up really fast anyway. It goes through barriers. So don't mind barriers. Like you'll punch a Reinhardt with it, you know?
Will he stop right in front of an actual body, or?
I think he stops Reinhardt. I've seen but they might patch that. Like if Reinhardt's charging him and he does it, I think he'll push to Reinhardt.
Oh, interesting.
But here's the thing: it does a hit of damage when it impacts, and that damage is variable depending on how much you charge it.
Right.
But it does a second damage hit when they hit a wall. So you want to hit people into walls with it. You know what I'm saying?
That's very classic in like a MOBA ability type thing. Because there's a lot of those where like you need to use your environment.
And I bet it works if you hit someone into another like enemy too.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? Think about Reinhardt charging someone and then he runs into like I got smashed by a Reinhardt by my diva. You know what I'm saying? Like Reinhardt hit diva with me in tow and it killed me.
Really?
Yeah.
Does that do that?
Yeah.
It's weird. Shit.
Yeah, so that's killed, like hitting diva was like hitting a wall. So I wonder if
I don't remember that. I've never encountered that, so that's crazy.
Maybe
that's hard to pull off.
Actually, now that I think about it, maybe that isn't.
I don't think that happens.
Why the fuck did that happen to me one time?
I don't know. You might have just got shot while you were being charged.
No, it wasn't Diva. I think it was Orisa, and I think she fortified.
Oh, okay. No, actually, that makes sense. I don't know. That makes sense.
That's really crazy. I wonder what happens if you punch someone into someone with Doom Fist.
I mean, if it's like a Maywall, Icicle, or like anyone else that could.
I was May when I got smashed.
Okay.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't think that happens. I think Orisa would do that. She would.
Now I wonder what happened.
Able to do that. But you're wondering if you could do it with maybe. Okay, so then maybe Orisa's count. Then maybe if that's the case, like just fortify.
Now I don't know if fortified Orisa is like considered a wall or not. Like Now
I think she is. For Reinhardt, I think she is.
So like if Reinhardt charges a fortified Orisa, he just stops.
Yeah, I think. Well, yeah, he definitely stops.
Like he just does damage from the hit, I guess.
Yes. But she doesn't get pinned or anything.
Yeah, but it's like
she definitely doesn't get pinned.
It's like if
she doesn't take that extra damage. I think she gets damage from when you get grabbed, because I think you get damage when you get grabbed.
Here's the thing: if I charge someone as Reinhardt and then I ran into an enemy's Torbjorn turret, it would kill them.
Yes.
You know, it would kill or it would hurt them again the second time.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe Orisa's body is like the Torbjorn turret.
Yeah.
It's this unmovable thing.
Yeah.
That's strange, but okay, yeah. Anyway, that's that.
His ult.
His passive. Can we talk about his passive?
Oh, passive.
It's so interesting. So he gets shields for punching people. Okay.
Yeah.
He gets up to so he has 250 health and he gets 150 shields on top of it that decay unless he's doing punching. Yeah. So he's like a mini tank, right?
That's crazy.
But like, for all of his abilities, the shield isn't how much damage you're doing. It's how many people you're hitting. So if you do that slam, the air slam, rising uppercut air slam on like 2 people, you already got like, you probably maxed out your shields, or you got like a lot. Like I think you get 30 per person, you know, or something.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, think about this guy coming in from the side, hitting people, you know, now he's like, you know, and while people are shooting at him, he's probably still at like 350 health. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like hitting people, and then he can like just fly out of there. His ultimate is so cool. He flies into
Yeah.
the air. He's gone. Like, you can't hurt him.
Yeah, he's invulnerable.
Yeah, you can't hack him. You can't, like, Sombra hacks don't work. You know, her ultimate doesn't work.
If he's already in the air. I think when he's in the animation, though, I think he is fucked.
Oh, like,
right?
you can get him out of it. But it's very fast. It's very fast.
Yeah,
He
it's
just
really quick,
flies
yeah.
straight up. And then he becomes, like a Call of Duty satellite strike, basically.
Yeah.
And
I'm not sure how I feel about that.
it seems a bit OP, but I mean,
Yeah.
you know who seems to be a really good counter against him?
Farah?
More than Farah. Sombra.
Who? Sombra?
As soon as she hacks him, he's toast.
With the shield being gone and everything?
All of his abilities are gone except for his gut.
Yeah.
Think about that. He's
Yeah,
a guy who
'cause everything
relies entirely on his abilities.
Yeah.
His
Yeah.
gun's not strong enough to carry him. He's not
Yeah.
like Reaper. Like, you hack Reaper, he's still a threat. You hack Doomfist, he can't punch. Like, he can punch. Oh, yeah, he can
I think
melee.
melee, right?
Yeah.
I don't think that counts towards his charging
No, it doesn't.
shields.
Yeah. By the way, he melees with his gun hand.
Yeah, I've heard about this. Yeah, it's kind of dumb.
No, I like it because if he meleeed with that big hand, it should do way more than 30 damage or whatever.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, it's like he seems so fun. I'm so like on board for like it's like that game.
Yeah, he's fun.
What was that fighting game that was like a first person game? Xeno something?
Xeno first game. What are you talking
First person.
about?
It's like
Oh.
Xeno.
I do not know. What is this? What is even on? Like PlayStation, Xbox?
Yeah, it's on PS4 and computer.
Okay.
It's like Xeno something fighting.
He's like, oh, it's a fighting game.
But it's like a first Xeno Clash. No, it's like sort of a fighting. It's not a fighting game. It's like an adventure first person. They call it a first person fighting video game, but it's not like one-on-one fights. It's like you just don't have guns. You use melee and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know about this game?
Nope.
Well, this game reminds me a lot of Doomfist. Or Doomfist reminds me of this type of game.
You know what Doomfist reminds me heavily a lot about? A character called Vi on League of Legends. There you go.
Is he a melee person?
She is a melee person, yes.
Oh, nice.
And she pretty much has that charge ability too, which she mainly uses to get into places.
Well, I mean, Reinhardt had that. He had a charge, but this is like different, right? This feels more impact.
she has literally a big fist on her right arm,
really?
and she like winds it up. And the further you go, I don't think so. I think it does increase by its damage, but you definitely go further for sure. That's all she plays. I think I'd done a rap about her too.
You've rapped about her?
Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up so I can send it to the folks at home.
Oh my gosh! Okay, toss that on the description.
Yeah, I'll throw it over to the Skype call. You can throw it on there. I think it was like a cipher or whatever. XKO.
Now I'm reading about Xenoclash a lot, and there's a character in Xenoclash called Father Mother.
Okay.
So that's interesting. I might play this game if it's on Steam.
All right. Nice.
Okay. Well, it's gonna tide my Doomfist. When does he release, by the way?
I think next month on a Tuesday, maybe in the beginning or either at the end of this month.
So like Doomfist is coming out soon. Sub-Zero is coming out for Injustice soon. We're getting a lot of characters that are I was literally typing in Doomfist, by the way, on Steam.
Nice.
Yeah, Xenoclash 2, $14.99. Cool. But yeah, I don't know. Doomfist seems super exciting, way more exciting than Alan Wake American Nightmare.
Yeah. Man, American Nightmare. I mean, do we have to go back? Do we have to go back to American Nightmare?
What, like me even mentioning it?
Yeah. I mean, we already said goodbye to it, like the whole series.
Goodbye, Alan Wake, but not goodbye Remedy.
No, Remedy's still around, right?
Yeah, they're still around. They just made a game called Quantum Break.
Oh shit! Nice.
Which we are going to talk about next week.
Yeah, what up?
What
That
up?
means we're closing.
We are closing
this podcast.
That was a segue. This might have been a shorter podcast, wasn't it?
What's that?
Was this a shorter one?
No, I think we're hitting the mark at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
Okay.
Why? I don't know.
Well, I mean, I mean,
people say we should shorten it down.
Yeah.
But
and let me just throw this out there. We'll talk about other video games too when we talk about these Remedy games. This isn't it.
Yeah.
Like I'm right now. I'm playing Neo. I'm gonna talk about that a bit maybe next time.
I feel like I should pick it up too because I did start it, and then that way we both have something. We could pretty much have like a quick little talk about that as well.
I kind of really want to play the Xeno Clash game.
Oh my gosh.
Look this game up, Kyo. Like this game seems crazy. I mean, like it seems fun. First of all, like the video game system of fighting is fun, but like it's like a first-person game, right? Yeah. And the fighting seems fun, but like on top of the fighting, it's like weird. Like the designs are super weird.
Oh my gosh.
It's one of those games I just never got around to playing. I don't know.
I don't know. I finally found that goddamn video. But here you go.
For your rap?
For the rap. But yeah, thank you for listening. By the way, it's called LOL Cypher -XKEO and then parentheses calling out Junfu end parentheses. That's what the video is called if we don't post it up. Anyway, do you have anything else to plug in?
Yeah, right? So
yeah.
So no.
Yes. Okay.
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think so.
Okay. I'll plug in the whole thing with me supposed to do speed runs. I haven't posted anything on my Twitch channel.
I haven't been streaming either.
Twitch.tv/XKIYOO, XKIYOO, and I haven't done it for 2 weeks. But I mean, like whatever. I'll get to it eventually. I have been practicing or whatever. I just been doing glitches or whatever but it'll happen at some point.
God damn it. So there's a character in Neo, right? That I've seen screenshots for, named Tomoe, the blacksmith. She wears like an eye patch. It just seems fun. I want to play as that character. You can.
You can.
You have to like do some bullshit. I don't know what that bullshit entails.
Yeah.
I want to play as that character as soon as possible though. Is there a guide that shows me like...
There definitely is a guide. If you go to binchbros.podbean.com, you can possibly find no guides there. Actually, I'm just plugging it in.
Nice.
I really don't know.
That was smooth.
I don't know.
That was devious though. You're like the snake in the Garden of Eden.
It wasn't smooth. I really crushed the help. Thank you for listening, everybody. Goodbye.